I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love really don't mean jack. That's me trying to be 21. Welcome back to episode 3 of the Jordyn Jones podcast. Thanks for coming back and listening. And if you've ever missed an episode, you guys have to go back and listen to the others. But on today's episode, we will be talking about mental health, self-care, and who you surround yourself with in a relationship, and so much more. So if you're ready, then keep on listening. All right, I have a major confession. I slept with my girlfriend's best friend and I don't know what to do. My girlfriend was away for a week and I was extremely lonely. My girlfriend's best friend was seducing me and she would not stop. I just couldn't help myself. She told me that she would never tell my girlfriend what had happened. I feel so bad and I know I will hurt my girlfriend greatly if I told her what happened. What should I do? Oof. Well, you should tell your girlfriend. Yikes. I mean, whenever you feel like someone is trying to interfere with your relationship, you literally have to shut the door. And a lot of people learn this the hard way, including myself. Especially with social media nowadays, you're constantly like throwing things in your face and distractions, and people will just like try to do anything to even like break you guys up. It's just like this generation kind of sucks, and that is like the definition of lust. Basically, you clearly were, like you said, lonely, and this girl's all over you and giving you attention and trying to basically fuck your life up. It sucks. Yeah, it's just like you have to tell your girlfriend, and honestly, you basically, in my opinion, should break up. I don't think that she should stay with you. I don't think you should stay with her. If something like this happens, like you're not in love, if you're like 100% in love with someone, you won't even want to look at someone else. In my relationship, no one would faze me. Like if anyone like walked in here, if anyone sat next to me, I wouldn't even let it get to that point, is what I'm saying. I haven't always been like that, and it's probably because I haven't really been in love, and I am, and nothing can get in between that. And that's why I'm saying this is just not your person. Maybe you were like looking for a way out or something, or this is like a reason and you went with it. And yeah, you just have to tell your girlfriend. And I don't think you should be in a relationship. It's gonna suck, and it's a horrible thing to do. It's a horrible thing to do to someone. It's a horrible situation, and I hope you never do it again. And if you don't want to tell her, then you have to just break up with her. But come on, like, they deserve to know. These distractions cannot interfere with your relationship. You have to be strong. You have to be loyal. If you can't, or if you feel like this is not it and you are ever seeking anything else or anyone else, just break up. It'll be easier that way. I always remember this TikTok of 21 Savage saying like he'd rather have loyalty. It's also in a song. I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love really don't mean jack. See, love is just a feeling. You can love someone and still stab him in the back. And like loyalty is so much like stronger and like such a foundation to love. In some days, you want to like rip your partner's like face off, but like loyalty is what keeps you there. Love can fade. You'll have, bad days. You'll have arguments. You'll have ups and downs. But loyalty is what really keeps you guys close. And obviously, love is a choice. And if you choose someone, that's basically like how relationships are successful nowadays. Because if you just stop choosing them, then, it's over. And I'd rather have loyalty than love, because love really don't mean jack. That's me trying to be 21. That's it for that confession. Next confession. Hey Jordyn, you probably won't see this. Haha, I saw it. But I've watched you since I was 9 years old and I'm 19 now. You made my childhood. Made me believe in things I never thought I would do. Thank you so much. I just wanted to talk to you as I'm struggling so much with money and mental health. I'm not sure what to do anymore. I can't buy a car or anything. I feel worthless. A reply from you would make my day. I love you. I love you too. Aw. Well, first of all, what you said is so nice. I love that so many people have like stuck with me as I've grown up, and you guys have grown up as well. It's so special, and I feel like you guys are like my friends. But that's so nice. Like 10 years. It's our 10 year. It's our 10-year, girl. All right, let's touch on what you said, that you're struggling with money and mental health. You guys see so many highlights of my life. All the good things, some bad things, but obviously, like, I don't talk or touch on all of that. But I probably seem like a happy girl ever since you've probably known me, who, drives nice cars and lives in nice places and goes on such fun, crazy vacations. But, life isn't always good for everybody. I mean, everybody has their struggles, everybody has their ups and downs. Most of the time, especially when I feel like people look the happiest on social media, is when they're at their lowest. I feel like I was pretty steadily happy for a long time. As you literally get older, I live alone and, my family is far, and there's just like a lot of things that make me sad, and that's normal. This is a very sensitive topic and something that I struggle with, but it's definitely not extreme at all. It'll be like one night thing, but I just want to touch on this from my personal experience about this. Definitely when I feel like I'm at my lowest, no food sounds good. I don't eat dinner. Maybe I'll have like a dessert or a cookie or like a girl dinner, but that's like so not like me. I love food, and I literally will have like a buffet for dinner. Like, so then when I am sad, it's the complete opposite, and I don't want to eat. I literally just want to take a bath or a 2-hour shower. I'll sit on my floor, I'll play Olivia Rodrigo, and literally I'll just cry. Sometimes it's literally for no reason, and it's just like a wave of sadness or depression, and anxiety will just literally overwhelm me. And again, this does not happen as much as I know it does to my friends or family, or maybe some of you guys, but it is something I wanted to touch on because it is something I really used to not deal with at all. I just remember I would be like, I have anxiety, like I don't even know what that is. But like now I'm 23, and I'll literally get like shaky, and I'll freak out, and I'll overthink, and it is new to me. And I feel like it is maybe getting a little bit worse. So I just try to focus on my mental health more. And that's really what I want to tell you. Yeah, I'm saying that like taking a long shower or a bath is very sad for me to do. Like when I do that, it means that I'm pretty much like not really okay or normal me. What I like to do is take baths regularly. I have like Epsom salt and I light candles. It just makes me feel like so refreshed. I love being with my boyfriend. I love being with my friends. But if I get a night at home now, it's like, oh yeah, nighttime routine is on. Music is like fun and uplifting instead of like dark and sad. And I feel like we do it to ourselves. We're like, oh, I'm so sad. I'm going to play the saddest music and I'm going to cry in the bath. Feeling your emotions is good, and you're supposed to do that. But after some time, you gotta pick yourself back up because no one else can pick you up like you can. It is important, like I said, to just sit and be with your emotions and have that night, but you have to turn it around quicker. You have to have a positive attitude. It's all mindset. I'm such an affirmations person, and honestly, I'm such a positive, happy person. So when I get into these modes, I'm like, okay, manifesting crystals, I am that girl. Like I have my crystals on, and that is like the most like cringy thing like I do. My boyfriend does not even know this. I'll literally put like my crystals around and like sage my apartment, and that's just like my little thing that I don't really tell people. And you guys are my girls, so you guys get in on my little secrets and my little witch like my little like voodoo. Yeah, self-care will really get you out of that, but positive affirmations will really help. It's again all mindset. Just say how good your life is, how positive everything is, how much money is flowing into your bank account. It literally just starts to come true. It's crazy. It's all mindset. You just really have to have that drive, get up and go energy every day to get a car, to get this. I have to work for what I have. There is times where I'm struggling, and I am an influencer. I don't have a steady paycheck. So if I didn't do what I have to do, if I didn't post, if I didn't get up and put on makeup or a good outfit, and sure, my work isn't as hard as what everyone else has to do. Some people will look at what I do as nothing. And I have to do that to pay bills. So sometimes when I'm in a funk for a whole week, I'm literally losing income because I'm not posting. I'm not me. I'm not doing things. I have to pick myself back up, go around or post and literally work and do my podcast, all my brand deals. And it's just like everything can get so overwhelming, but I love my job, and that is also important. So find something that you really love or a dream of yours, and you just got to get up and you got to do it every day and make yourself proud. Okay, here's my confession. My brother is getting married in a few months, and I'm his best man. In the process of this planning, my brother and his fiance are busy, so they send the second in command to figure out the little things for the wedding. So since I'm the best man, I have to coordinate with the maid of honor on a lot of decisions. In doing so, the maid of honor and I have started to catch feelings for each other. It's been going on for a few weeks, but we don't want to tell anyone as we feel like it can take attention away from the wedding. Okay, there's my confession, Jordyn. Thanks for reading. I'm a huge fan. Aw. Well, that's sweet. I feel like that is important because, if something might happen and, everyone knows about it, you definitely don't want to take attention away. Keeping it maybe on the back burner a little bit or just hidden away from the party planning, get your work done. And then when you're not doing that, you can do whatever you want. But I just feel like that is important to let them have their wedding and have their day. But I feel like when the wedding day does come, or like the reception, you guys have your fun, get wild, get crazy. Everyone's gonna be celebrating love. They'll be more relaxed and relieved by then. And you guys can do what you want, have fun, tell whoever you want. And maybe it becomes like a little bit more official then. And this also gives you time to take your time with it and not go too fast. That is such a nice confession, and I love love, so I love this. And yeah, I feel like that will also just be fun. You guys will kind of keep it a little hidden, and then like when the reception comes, you guys will be dancing with each other, and I feel like that will be so sweet. Also, you guys are also gonna look amazing at the wedding. You're gonna see her and be like, oh my god, like that dress like is so beautiful, and then it's just gonna be a fairy tale. So I feel like this could be a movie. Like this is nice. All right, that's enough. What tip would you give to have a successful relationship with my boyfriend? Kisses. A successful relationship tip. Whew. Number one is a relationship is just two people. Everything should be a decision with you two, no outsiders. No one should know your business, which is difficult for me sometimes because I do like to, talk with my friends about what's going on. And, basically I'm an oversharer, and I've learned with my relationship that there's things that are private that should be kept private. And I'm still learning that. But nowadays, people are very influenced easily. Why did I do that so slowly? Also, people are always just jealous. And if I ever had a friend where she's like, oh, your boyfriend's like doing this, like, I don't know if that's like, I don't know if you would like that, or like I saw it like this. And it's just like these people are trying to get in your head, probably making shit up. People literally just want your girl single, or they want one of their boys single, and they'll do anything for that. And I feel like if you are surrounding yourself by the wrong people, or you guys aren't on the same terms of who you guys surround yourselves with, because you are the product of your 5 closest friends. So if you don't like your girlfriend's 5 closest friends or your boyfriend's 5 closest friends, that should show you a lot about the person and who they surround themselves with and who they're gonna become. Or it's obviously awesome to have friends and have a variety of friends, and maybe some are just different, or you've known them for a long time or something, so you kind of like outweigh the pros and cons. But keeping your circle small and making sure that the outsiders respect your relationship or your girlfriend's friends or your boyfriend's friends, because if they don't, that is just literally a recipe for disaster. I wouldn't want to be surrounded by people who hate on my boyfriend or talk like down on my boyfriend or want me to be single. Like, that's not a good friend. Like, if you're happy, let your friend be happy. So I just feel like the outsiders thing and just understanding that a relationship is you two. It's not your friends, it's not your family, it's not your sister or whatever. It's literally you and him. And if you guys are happy, just be happy. Don't let things ruin what you guys have. It's simple, but it's hard to understand. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I could go on, and I know we're going to do that in this podcast, but she asked for a tip. So that is what I'd have to tell you, girl. And don't let anyone else try to F up your vibe because they're jealous or they want your girlfriend or they want you to be single. Because that's that. Thanks for watching this episode. Again, if you guys want to be included in the next episode with your questions, confessions, or topics, you guys can always send your email to Jordyn@strawhutmedia.com, and I'll see you guys next week with a new podcast. Bye, guys.
You've been listening to the Jordyn Jones Podcast. Jordyn's passion is to inspire, relate, and give you that much-needed one-hour escape from life's everyday struggles. Your family, and we're so glad you're here. Make sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe. We'll be back soon. But in the meantime, find us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Jordyn Jones. Jordyn. This production is brought to you by Straw Hut Media, hosted by Jordyn Jones, produced by Ryan Tillotson, edited by Daniel Ferreira. Additional production help by Carolyn Mendoza, Ali Ahmed, and Samir Gonchi. Keep shining bright like the diamond you are, and see you next time on the Jordyn Jones Podcast.